After high school, Mac Rogers attended Western Michigan University, pursuing a degree in aviation technology. In 1995, he was offered a position in the 113th Michigan State Police Recruit School and started his MSP career. Upon graduating from the academy, he was assigned to the Rockford Post. During his career, Sergeant Rogers was assigned to Road Patrol, Narcotics, Training Academy, Drive Track, and a desk sergeant position. In 2014, he was selected to be the agency's first tactical flight officer and assigned to the Aviation Unit. Once assigned to the unit, Sergeant Rogers was tasked with creating a sustainable TFO program from the ground up. He attended the Los Angeles Police Department TFO school, then developed an extensive MSP curriculum used to train all incoming TFOs, all while he continued his flight training and obtained his airplane instrument rating. Shortly after his arrival at the Aviation Unit, the agency became interested in developing and utilizing unmanned aircraft systems as an investigative tool. Sergeant Rogers was instrumental in convincing the agency to place the new UAS unit within the aviation section. Again, he went about building a program from the ground up. As the program quickly saw success due to Sergeant Rogers' diligence, additional UAS and personnel were added, and the mission profiles were expanded from crime and crash scene documentation to tactical overwatch and building searches. Sergeant Rogers was instrumental in MSP becoming the first agency in the country to obtain a statewide certificate of authorization, or COA, for UAS operations in uncontrolled airspace. This was followed by all controlled airspace within the state of Michigan being added to the COA for both day and night operations, and the streamlining of the process to gain emergency exceptions for UAS flight within Class B airspace. Under his guidance, MSP became the first law enforcement agency in the country to be authorized for sole pilot operation of multiple UAS or persistent overwatch. Sergeant Rogers also led the initiative to develop the process whereby MSP UAS systems can transmit live video via secure internet to decision makers anywhere in the state of Michigan, as well as a process whereby geographic information system technicians can provide investigators with three-dimensional images of scenes and detailed two-dimensional crime scene mapping, scaled for highly accurate measurements. Because of his efforts and expertise in UAS operations, Sergeant Rogers was a founding member of the National Council of Public Safety, UAS, and held a governor-appointed position on the State Unmanned Aircraft Systems Task Force. In 2018, he was the only civilian law enforcement representative invited to attend Black Dart, a counter-UAS event conducted by the U.S. Department of Defense. In 2019, Sergeant Rogers organized and delivered a highly successful counter-UAS public safety conference to provide attendees live demonstrations of current detection and mitigation strategies with respect to hostile drones. This conference helped the unit acquire 2 counter-drone vehicles designed to be an early warning detection system deployable anywhere in the state. At the request of the University of Michigan, Sergeant Rogers participated as a subject matter expert in their mission to address the potential for hostile drones over their stadium and campus. This included live testing at the football stadium, the largest in the country, on game days. The live testing detected drones operated by MSP personnel, as well as drones being flown near the stadium in violation of an existing TFR. Sergeant Rogers' accomplishments and commitment to the UAS mission within public safety were well known throughout the country. His efforts were recognized by him receiving both the APSA UAS Award and the HAI Excellence in Law Enforcement Award. Sergeant Rogers left the Aviation Unit in 2020 to be closer to his daughters as they finished high school and transitioned to postgraduate studies. After both daughters made the transition out of high school, he returned to the aviation unit as a pilot. Since his return in 2023, he completed his commercial instrument and multi-engine fixed-wing certifications. Sergeant Rogers' senior role within the unit, once he returned, cannot be understated. He quickly jumped back into the middle of an ongoing TFO school, providing mentorship and instruction. In addition, he streamlined the unit's downlink capabilities, developed workflows and best practices for fixed-wing pilots performing surveillance missions, managed the unit's evidence collection and storage systems, ensuring strict adherence to department policies, and was instrumental in building a customer and mission set for a newly acquired Cessna 206, all while delivering exemplary public safety aviation service, flying as both PIC and TFO. Matt passed away unexpectedly in his sleep May 12, 2024, after returning from his initial King Air E-90 training in Arizona. He leaves behind two daughters, Taylor and Jordan, who are here representing their father this evening, ex-wife Kristen, and girlfriend Nikki. In addition, both his father Richard and brother Doug are retired members of the Michigan State Police. Across the small community of public safety aviation, there has not been a more steadfast supporter of all public safety aviators. His life was dedicated to his family, his 28-year law enforcement career, and to the citizens he served. In recognition of his distinguished career with the Michigan State Police, his achievements in and contributions to public safety aviation, and his commitment to the advancement of the profession, the Airborne Public Safety Association is honored to present Sergeant Matt Rogers the 2024 Robert Cormier Award.
Representing War Sponsor Bell is Terry Malchi, Public Safety Segment Manager.